Sorry for the 3-minute and 23-second delay. But I'm back to put on a display. We ain't lose. Hell no. Hell no, we ain't losing. The Cowboys won. Football team fell. We ain't losing, man. We ain't losing. We about to see them. I hope it's a battle for the division. I hope we get to see them. I hope they make it. Come on, dog. Come on. Sheagles, I'm about to knock the hell out your ass. I'm sick of this. You better believe it. Lost 3 games, got whipped. Made Danny look like a goddamn fool.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. He'll come out to the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Lord.
He'll have a first down past the
40.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play there out of the running game. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And a dangerous
Damn, I should have caught that one. Come on, man.
And incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll escape to his this one is down he goes. Tanner Muse able to get in there and drop him behind the line. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum just a little bit.
That was coming up weak.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Yeah, she went to sleep like right at 7.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action. Jones sliding out of the pocket, and he gets it to Bolden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's got this down to the 35. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Jones throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Flushed out right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Disastrous outcome there on 3rd and goal. They lose 9 yards on the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the look. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On first down, Bacon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Jackson. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
What's up? Yeah.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
What the hell? That's not even what I think.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. Right side caught by Jackson. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Hurts fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones being chased out left. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Nah, we ain't on the team no more. It's like my 6th season.
Off the bootleg. Jones. They'll roll him out right. He finds Bolden. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw. Jones. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Flushed out right. That is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3
They got a cornerback they could use.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
I think the young boys about to hold it down. Well, we real young. We real young. I think he can handle it. I think what's his name? Slow dude. Robertson gonna be the second string. He's tough. I think he could play number 1, but I just think he pretty good.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yeah, he play hard.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front.
I ain't seen the 3rd round that we got. But he look all right. He look all right. He look like he could definitely start.
We once again got a full slate of games to
LSU.
get to as we take you around.
We now proceed to the start of
He
the
look like
second
he could
half.
definitely start. Yeah. And he little.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Taken at the goal line.
Oh, he hit like that a little bit. He hit like that. Nah, not this guy.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They got a team.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
They got some elite.
Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
They got some elite talent everywhere.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside
they got elite linebackers, they got elite linemen, elite secondary. I guess maybe the safeties running back they got. I think he gonna steal a show. Breece Hall.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it, they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
And get a safe completion on 3rd. And the Giants send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll run on first down. Bacon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just
I don't think there's gonna be a lot of time to get that ball up. Really ain't.
Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action. Here's Hurts.
I mean, yeah.
Wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Sets up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone,
we ain't never had a defensive coordinator with his style of play.
Fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against him.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
No,
so
I'm talking about the
defensive
defensive coordinator. Yeah, he
it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Double check. Oh, yeah. No, he makes it up a little bit.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Jackson. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's Jones off the play fake. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That's what I'm expecting.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
No, don't do that. Throw that flag out there. Throw that flag.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Bass on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 2. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And on the ground they go with the running back. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Off play action. Jones rolling to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. One last shot at the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been a man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Giants, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's second down. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. They'll set up a throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just